What's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and break down the trades that were signaled today and talk about what you could have done to make some money on them. So first thing that was signaled was Citibank did its thing that you can see it took out 1, 2, 3, 4 PTs. Didn't quite reach the last one. But let's go ahead and move into the 5-minute chart to start things off and kind of see like, hey, how would we have been able to play this when things broke early in the morning and time frame continuity wasn't really there as far as the hour and stuff goes. We can see we break it right here, and then a 1. Please watch the last video if you want to hear me ramble on about ones and making a decision based on ones. It keeps going, so 2 down, 1, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. So you could have written this out really nicely to here, and then we shoot right back up. But there's something very specific that's happening here. Look at the wicks. Look at the wick right here. Look at the wick right here. What's happening? It's even happening here. Is we are rejecting going above entry. So when I see this happen a second and a third time, especially with a 2-1, 2-2 reversal being formed, with this bad boy, this doji candle basically saying like, I ain't going up anymore. It's time to ride this out again and see how far we can go. And then from here, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, all the way to the last PT. Or excuse me, to the 1, 2, 3, 4th PT. My bad. We didn't quite get to the last one. But you could have played this one time here, taken it to the PT2, scaling out along the way, and having your trades have stop losses and profit, and then be stopped out somewhere within this candle, and then repositioning through this candle right in here. Could have even done it here if you'd seen the rejection, but I would have wanted to wait for the confirmation of this candle for sure. This candle would have been screaming to me, hey, we're not going up anymore. Super easy trade to have taken. Hope you guys made some money off of that one. Meta was also signaled and did its thing as well. Let's move into the 5 to kind of see how we could have played this. Boom, we break entry, we become a 1, and then a 3. Now this is very interesting. This 3, if this had broken up to the upside, I wouldn't have just like cut it right away, right? I would have wanted it to finish above the daily entry as well as above the bottom band of the VWAP. It did not. It actually bounces off of the bottom band of the VWAP, very similar in price to where entry is, and then we keep going. So 2 down, 1, 3. This 3, by paying attention to these 2 levels right here, the bottom band of the VWAP and the entry, you would have stayed in the play. 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. So close to that last PT. You would have had your stops way in profit. This is a massive freaking move on Meta, and I hope everybody made some money along with me on this one today. This is pretty much anytime I put Meta on the watch list and that thing breaks entry, it's taken out multiple price targets. Meta is a very, very great ticker to trade. And if you had taken it off of the levels that I gave you, you would have made some very easy money today. Very easy money today off of Meta. Yeah, so that would have been great. Next is SBUX. Now, SBUX is, I mean, come on now. This is why you don't chase a 3 once it becomes a 3. Just because it breaks down here does not mean, oh, let's grab puts. We're rejecting everything because look at how we end as a freaking spinning top on this 3. Nobody won this thing, right? Both buyers and sellers had skin in the game, right? And because of that skin in the game, the buyers ended up fighting for it down here. The sellers ended up fighting for it up here. Nobody won, right? But early in the day, could you have made some money with it when it broke entry? Let's take a look. As we can see, the first moments of the day, we start here, we break entry, we take out PT1, and we get so close to PT2. Now, anytime that you hit PT1, you should be moving your stop losses to break even, if not even in profit, right? Even if it's 1, 2, 5%, I don't care. Keep yourself from going negative on the play when you're up on it, right? We hit that PT1, perfect time to scale out of some of my contracts. Got really close to PT2, maybe sell a couple more there, and then you're stopped out in profit along the way, and you're golden, right? If you had been somebody who put the Fib 50 on this thing, you 100% would have made some really good money on it. Let's see here, right here to here, once we broke that 50% mark, boom, we just ran the rest of the way, got really close to it there. But yeah, the 50 would have allowed you to make some extra money on StarBucks today, and then you would have gotten out of it right when it became a 3. Not when it became a 3, you get into it, but you get out of it once it becomes a 3. And that's how you play the 50 the correct way. So really short video, but hopefully, you know, it makes some sense to everybody on what they could have done to make some money. Oh, and congratulations to everybody that took Uber with me on the weekly. I sold my last runner today after it hit this price target right in here. So, and it's kind of hard to see the month because the monthly is there as well, but there is a see that weekly in there? That weekly in there did its thing, bruh. So yeah, the weekly was really, really nice. Even held on to my runner during this. I had a lot of faith in the play, and I was able to scale out here. My last runner ended up getting cut for 80%. And of course, I'd scaled out at 30%, 50%, 60% along the way. But my last one was able to capture 80% of the movement, and that was from entry on the weekly to yeah, I guess there's not really much to break down on that anymore. But okay, God bless. We'll keep this short, and I'll go ahead and start getting into the watch list and the extra video for you guys. God bless. Have a great day, and keep being great.